That person who broke your heart. The parent who never gave you the love you needed. The friend who betrayed you when you needed them most. What if I told you that before you were born, you sat across from their soul in a space of pure light, and you both agreed to play these exact roles for each other? What if the people who hurt you most are actually your greatest spiritual teachers, fulfilling sacred agreements you both made before this lifetime began? Today, I'm revealing the truth about soul contracts in relationships, and it's going to completely transform how you see everyone in your life. Before you incarnated into this body, you existed as pure consciousness. And in that state, you could see the bigger picture of your soul's evolution across many lifetimes. From that expanded awareness, you began planning this life, but you didn't plan it alone. You sat in council with your spirit guides and with the souls who agreed to be part of your journey. These are your soul contracts, sacred agreements you made with specific souls to meet in this lifetime and play particular roles for each other's growth. Not every person you meet has a soul contract with you. Some people are just passing through, but the people who trigger you deeply, who challenge you, who change you, those are contracted souls. They came here specifically to help you evolve, and you came to help them evolve too. Here's what most people don't understand. Soul contracts aren't always comfortable. In fact, the most powerful contracts often involve the most challenging relationships. Let's talk about why your soul would choose difficult people. Your soul isn't interested in easy, comfortable experiences. It's interested in growth, and growth requires friction. It requires being pushed beyond your comfort zone. It requires situations that force you to develop qualities you wouldn't develop otherwise. Think about your most challenging relationship. Maybe it's a parent who was critical or emotionally unavailable. Before you were born, their soul looked at yours and said, "I will withhold approval so you can learn self-love. I will be distant so you can learn to validate yourself. I will be critical so you can learn that your worth isn't determined by others' opinions." That doesn't excuse their behavior. On the human level, they still had free will, and they still made choices that caused you pain. But on the soul level, they agreed to be the resistance against which you would develop your strength. Or maybe you had a partner who betrayed you. Before this life, their soul agreed to break your heart because you needed that specific heartbreak to awaken you to your own power, to teach you about boundaries, to show you what you will and won't accept anymore. Maybe you have a difficult coworker or boss who constantly challenges you. They might be here to teach you to stand up for yourself, to use your voice, to stop people-pleasing and start honoring your own needs. The people who irritate you most are often reflecting back parts of yourself that need healing or integration. They're mirrors showing you where you're giving your power away, where you're not setting boundaries, where you're abandoning yourself. Here's how you identify which relationships are soul contracts and what they're teaching you. Look at the patterns that repeat in your life. Do you always attract people who are emotionally unavailable? That's not bad luck. That's a soul contract about learning self-sufficiency and discovering how to meet your own emotional needs. Do you always end up in relationships where you're the caretaker, the rescuer, the one who sacrifices everything? You're working through a contract about boundaries and learning that real love doesn't require you to lose yourself. Do you constantly attract people who need fixing or saving? Your soul is teaching you that you can't heal anyone else. They have to do that themselves. And your job is to focus on your own healing. Here's a powerful practice. Take out a journal right now, or after you finish watching this. List the 3 most challenging people in your life. Next to each name, write down what they've actually taught you. Not what you wish they taught you, but what they've forced you to learn, even through pain. Your unreliable friend might have taught you to trust yourself more than you trust others. Your controlling partner might have taught you about personal sovereignty and finding the courage to walk away. When you shift your perspective like this, even your most painful relationships begin revealing their sacred purpose. Now I want to give you a short practice to help you work with these relationship contracts more consciously. Close your eyes for a moment and bring to mind someone who has hurt you or challenged you deeply. See their face. Feel the emotions that arise. Now I want you to imagine that before you were born, you sat across from this person's soul in a space of pure light and unconditional love. In that space, there was no judgment, no pain, only the shared intention to help each other grow. Imagine their soul saying to you, "I love you so much that I'm willing to play the difficult role in your life. I'm willing to be the one who challenges you, who hurts you, who pushes you beyond your limits, because I know this is exactly what will help you remember who you truly are." And imagine your soul responding, "Thank you. I know this won't be easy for either of us, but I'm ready to learn what this experience will teach me." Take a deep breath and notice how this perspective shift feels in your body. You don't have to forgive them on the human level. You don't have to keep them in your life if they're toxic, but you can acknowledge the soul agreement and recognize the gift hidden in the challenge. Place your hand on your heart and say silently or out loud, "I recognize the lesson in this relationship. I claim the wisdom it's given me, and I release what no longer serves my highest good." Take one more deep breath and open your eyes when you're ready. Here's what I want you to take away from this. The people who hurt you aren't your enemies. On a soul level, they're your spiritual teachers, fulfilling agreements you both made before you were born. This doesn't mean you accept mistreatment or stay in harmful relationships. It means you can extract the lesson, honor the growth, and make empowered choices about who you allow in your life moving forward. You're not a victim of other people's behavior. You're a powerful soul who chose these exact relationships to develop specific qualities: self-love, boundaries, sovereignty, compassion, strength. And once you learn the lesson, the pattern can finally complete. You can graduate from relationships that don't serve you and attract ones that align with who you're becoming. Your soul knew what it was doing when it chose these people. Trust the journey. If this video resonated with you, please share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the Weiss Intuition channel for more quantum healing, soul awakening, and consciousness expanding transmissions. I've selected 2 powerful videos in this collection that will deepen your journey. You'll see them on your screen now. Watch whichever one calls to you next. And remember this celestial truth. You are not bound by the past. You are not limited by your original contracts. You are an infinite being with the power to rewrite your story in every moment. Until we meet again in the quantum field, may you walk in alignment with your highest timeline. May your soul's deepest desires manifest with grace. And may you always remember the magnificent creator that you are. Blessed be on your journey, beautiful soul. I'll see you in the next transmission.